We are now live on Instagram and we are now live on YouTube and Facebook. I feel like I'm only in focus and Crystal, you're not in focus.
I can't see that far. I can't see that far.
You can't sit forward. All right, she can't really sit forward. But we're a little late, about 10 minutes late. This is what happens when you have a baby and the baby's running the show and he's making us late. We're gonna blame the baby. That'll be on a shirt. Blame the baby, right? How's he doing in there? He's fine. All right, so welcome back, y'all. It's been 2 weeks since we've done a live at 5.
So
2 weeks. First week we were in the hospital. Second week we were just recuperating from the hospital, but we are back in action now. So let's jump on some questions and answers. We didn't really have a theme for this particular Live in 5 because we have been MIA with the Live in 5, so we didn't have like a question or a theme propped up ready to go.
yeah, scroll back up. Otherwise, it's just gonna keep going.
All right. Let's see if I get caught up here. What's up? What's up? Everybody jumping on. Hi, Savage Fam. What's going on? Hi, Mom and Dad. Congrats. Thank you so much, Kelly. Sunny's on. Congratulations to all you. Roger is beautiful. Roger's here with us. He's in a shirt, just chilling. Jolene Clark.
Chilling, he's eating.
Yeah, he's just eating, chilling. But let's dive into some Q&A. Should I try to turn the lights off like a player? Or you like this look? Welcome back, says TM. How are you three doing? How are you doing, babe? You're not emotional at all, are you?
Why are you rude?
I'm not rude. I'm just asking a simple question. She's had a lot thrown at her today, but she's doing it great. She's handling it like a champ.
You have to not let it go all the way down, otherwise
You're killing me, Smalls. Good to see your faces. What's up, B. Scott, Keto Greg in the building. Congratulations, you two. Thank you. In a shirt.
Yeah.
What did I say?
He's in a shirt, just chilling.
Struggling
I'm
to
not
stay
Michael
on,
Jackson.
struggling to stay on carnivore keto. What does Michael Jackson have to do with it?
He put a shirt over the kid's head. I think it was a shirt and then dangled him over the.
Oh, really? That's crazy.
How do you not know about this?
Struggling to stay on carnivore and keto. We can talk about that. Let's talk about that, babe. Let's talk about staying on track with your nutrition. I actually had a really good podcast about this yesterday. It's not yet gone live, but it was with Laura Spath, and she's got a really interesting story. She's lost over 120 pounds following a keto carnivore diet. She's been carnivore now for, I think she said, about 4 or 5 years. She does not deviate from that. It works for her. It's sustainable for her. She doesn't deviate from it. I've worked with a bunch of clients. Chris has worked with a bunch of clients, and a lot of people struggle with staying on track. And I feel like we've talked about this a little bit. We've talked about this a lot, but in different capacities. Some of it is physiological. If you're more, insulin resistant, if you have a bunch of blood sugar dysregulation, you're constantly having a spike in blood sugar, then that's going to yield more cravings. It's going to be harder for you to have longer windows between feeding. And a lot of it, I think probably most of it, is psychological with regards to your relationship with food, what you crave, what you desire, what you feel like you're deprived of, et cetera, et cetera. So Crystal has been strict keto now for 6 years. I've been strict keto now for 7 years. We do not deviate from that. Now, that is not to say that we track our intake indefinitely without fail every single day of the week, 24/7, 365. That is not to say that we don't indulge in certain keto foods that are not like our norm, but we do not breach the ketogenic diet. Why is that sustainable for you, babe?
I started keto because I started keto because it was helping my digestive system, and I haven't even tried to have carbs or a carb meal, but I know that did not serve me and my body well when I did have carbs. So for me, it's just a matter of feeling well. And I have plenty of energy. My hormones are great. All the things are perfect. So why would I mess with something that's already doing so well? It's helped me for my body. It's helped me grow an entire baby and feed him now and all of that. So I just don't find a reason to go back to what was harming me before.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people that come into keto, come into carnivore, and then have a total 180-degree shift in their life, whether that's losing a whole bunch of weight or improving their relationship with food or whatever, but something very monumental. Once they recognize that massive shift and they feel liberated because they've gotten their life back, it's very hard for them to justify doing anything that would deviate from that, because that is literally what gave them their life back. For people that are just kind of tiptoeing in and haven't really had a profound aha moment with it, I can see why it'd be easier for them to kind of be a little bit more wishy-washy. But that wishy-washiness, if that's a word, is the exact reason that they're not having that monumental, profound aha moment, because they're not going all in on anything. I think no matter what you're doing in life, whether it's a dietary intervention, whether it's a sport, whether it's a relationship, whether it's anything, you have to go in 100% and give it your absolute maximum effort, everything. And then if it works, you'll know that it works with confidence. If it doesn't work, you'll know that it doesn't work with confidence. But people that are just, for lack of a better word, half-assing everything in life, they'll never really have any clarity as to what is truly working and what is not. The podcast and new vid were so inspirational. Crystal is definitely a strong woman. I was tearing up. Y'all will be perfect parents. So strong. Well, thank you. Carnivore works and my skin problems are gone. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are able to improve their skin condition.
That is another thing that came secondary for me is I've had eczema my entire life, and since I've been keto, I have not had any outbreaks of eczema.
Yeah, I used to have really bad acne, but I was able to. I don't really ever get acne anymore. And I don't know if that's keto, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was. Really, no carb ups ever. How? Yeah, no carb ups ever. You just don't do it. They just don't. Carnivore helped my skin problems, and my man boobs are gone. That's a huge plus for sure. Is it possible to stay carnivore and be a distance runner? 100% possible. It's kind of weird. Like, there's a lot of people in the space right now that are. It honestly just annoys me. They're like constantly thinking the grass is greener on the other side. They'll do exceptionally well with carnivore or keto, and they'll see like the hype of carnivore and keto come and go, so they just move on to the next big hype to try and be on the next big hype. Like, it's become this big marketing thing more so than a lifestyle. And I feel like that's the issue with a lot of things with the health and nutrition space. For those of you that are watching on YouTube and Facebook, the Instagram phone is here. So when I'm looking here, it's not that I'm just letting you see the side of my face. So that's what's going on there.
This is good side.
Yeah, this is my good side. But yeah, you can totally do anything with a ketogenic diet, with a carnivore diets. There's not really any inherent, profound, monumental improvement in performance that's going to come from eating a little bit of honey or eating some fruit or eating a bunch of rice or a sweet potato. Like, that's not going to create this massive shift once you become truly fat adapted and your body becomes efficient at using fat and ketones as a primary fuel source. Now, if you're not yet fat adapted fully, then yeah, you're definitely going to experience a benefit from having those carbohydrates in. But once you truly become fat adapted, that benefit wanes and wanes and wanes until it becomes obsolete. And it gets better the longer you're in it. So like, there's a stark contrast between being fat adapted for 6 weeks and 6 months and 6 years. It just keeps getting better. I know I can't handle going back. It would be a downward spiral all over again. Hey, Laura, I was just talking about you. Yes, 100%. I'm excited for our podcast to go live. I got sick of counting carbs and went straight carnivore. I eat 1 to 2 times a day. I used to eat maybe 5 times a day. Carnivore changed my hormones, and I look way better in the gym results. Yeah, I feel like if your hormones are improving, your weight's improving, your energy and performance is improving, then just keep doing what you're doing, because it's obviously working for you. Claire says, I've never been able to maintain my weight before keto and carnivore. That is one thing I've definitely found. When you eat keto carnivore, it's much more simple to just maintain a healthy weight without having to track or do a whole bunch of rigmarole around nutritional manipulation. Nice profile. That's my side profile I was talking about. I just got your book in the mail. Excited to read it and manage my macros better. Well, definitely let me know what you think, Sandra. I'm excited for you to read it as well. Let me know if you have any questions at all. All right. It would have killed me to stay eating the old way. Yeah, I think that is definitely the consensus here as well. Podcasts are awesome. Thank you very much. Yes, my acne went away too. I used to have crazy bad acne, y'all. Like it was insane. I don't have any pictures though because I wouldn't be caught dead looking into a camera. Hercules 731 says, "Would I still have to count macros while on keto? Always had issues with that." You don't have to track macros. My whole stance on tracking macros versus eating intuitive is this: if you're where you want to be, if you've reached your goal, if you are happy with you and you can intuitively and not track anything, then do that because that should be the primary and pinnacle goal. However, if you're trying to change things up, trying to improve your composition, trying to lose body fat, trying to build muscle, and eating intuitively is not working for you, then you probably should track to really have a clear understanding of what your actual consumption is and what manipulations you can make to reach the goal more efficiently. He's coming out.
I'm coming out.
Join. What about carbs and oysters? I'm 0 carb carnivore and I wanted to try some at a restaurant but didn't because of that.
Oh, yeah. Like liver and everything has carbs in it too. I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about the carbs in oysters or liver. There's like a minuscule amount in whole eggs. Wouldn't really worry about that either. I pretty much track everything with carbs except those 3 things basically. Let me get caught up on YouTube here. A fluid intake question. Drink to thirst, 4 to 8 ounces of water. Must be a number of factors, i.e. exercise, time of day, with a meal, not with a meal, etc. So happy to see y'all. Thanks. I'm confused on this question.
I think that there's those are what everyone tells you, drink to thirst or 4 8 ounces of glasses of water. Or
good general rule of thumb on water consumption is to drink enough such that about 5 of your daily urinations are pretty clear. That's probably the best actionable, tangible advice that I can give when it comes to hydration. Just want to say congrats, incredibly happy for them both, for the both of you. Thank you so very much. We're stoked as well. Your book said to basically make it a lifestyle and you see awesome results later on. Why the liver is healing every day in ketosis. Why would you want to make it a lifestyle? Or I'm not sure what your question is there. How do you convince the spousal unit that carnivore keto might help her with hormone issues? She loves carbs and wine.
Who is this? How do you convince?
Yeah, how do you convince the spouse?
I don't think you do.
You got to just live by example and then just be such a shining example of what is possible that they can't help but take interest and want to follow suit.
And I mean, I don't know how other couples work, but when I'm eating something, Robert automatically wants it. So I say, oh, I'm going to make a shake. He's like, oh, can you make me one too? Start making foods that might be intriguing to her and then, or to her, him, her. And they might actually start to lean into what you're doing rather than eating the ice cream. They might have your shake or something like that, especially if you're willing to make it for them.
Ideas other than avocado for how to hit fat macros if you can't tolerate dairy and nuts. Maybe a little biased, but we would offer the keto brick as a pretty good way to hit the fat macros. There's just so many options. I mean, we got a recipe section on our website, and those are all pretty high fat recipes, many of which do not contain dairy or nuts. So you can check that out. Or you can just do a simple Google search like high fat options that are dairy free and nut free. I mean, there's lots of options out there, especially good quality animal based stuff like beef suet is a really good option. Congrats on the baby, Crystal. You are a rock star. Now I'm trying to get back on track after shoulder surgery. Any suggestions on faster healing of the joints? Anything on
that? First of all, thank you very much. And then now I'm trying to get back on track after shoulder surgery. Honestly, staying keto is going to be really helpful because it's going to be really anti-inflammatory. And just keeping it super clean would be my suggestion. And then maybe take some collagen or some gelatin, things like that.
Use
Bone
resistance
broth.
bands, like shoulder mobility stuff for your resistance bands.
Yeah.
Be good.
But for the joints, you want to have the, collagen, gelatin, all that kind of stuff. And a great way of doing that or getting that in is going to be from homemade bone broth.
Best way to get fat adapted in the first few months. So a lot of people recommend like slowly tapering off your carbs, slowly increasing your fat, slowly. I'm a rip the Band-Aid off kind of guy. I just like go for it. And I feel like that works well. A lot of people recommend not training when you're becoming keto adapted. I don't recommend that. Like do everything that you normally do, but just go all in on the diet.
That way everyone can see him. Is he cross-eyed?
Yes, cross-eyed. I found out once the liver is fully healed, you'll get more testosterone. Once the liver is fully healed. Oh, your liver, like not eating liver. Yeah, Dr. Berg's got some good stuff, and he's got some stuff that I don't particularly subscribe to. I eat beef and butter and pork and don't worry about macros, and I love putting coconut oil, olive oil, and butter to help me stay full and good hormones. I love fat and protein. Yeah, if you're getting all that in and your hormones are good, then you keep rocking and rolling with that. I would probably check your hormones like on an annual basis or like every 6 months or so. I was keto 7 months before Kevin went all in. He saw how great I felt and he wanted in on it.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, there
it's
he goes.
The same thing for me too. Like Robert was keto before I was, and he did suggest it to me. I tried it once and I was like, not doing that again. And then I ended up trying it again. And that's when I stuck with it. But I mean, just having him doing it was a lot easier. And then once I tried it, I was much better for it. So, yeah, there's something to leading by example for sure.
You can take over the Instagram for a second. Come to Papa.
All right. I just started buying your bricks in April. I'm obsessed. Totally appetite killer. Love it. What's your favorite flavor? My favorite flavor is chocolate malt.
He just got his feet in over here. Chocolate malt's my favorite too. Hello, Rigel, says Mike. Rigel says hello too. Thank you. You bet, Monica.
How much is international shipping for bricks? So it actually depends on your location. And you can put in whatever amount of bricks that you want and then put in your location and it'll tell you before you ever check out. Where do I find your book? I heard you have a book.
Yes. You can go to ketogenicbodybuilding.com and that links out to the book. You can also just go to Amazon and type in ketogenic bodybuilding. There is a free spreadsheet that you can use that accompanies the book if you go to ketogenicbodybuilding.com though. Isn't that right, Rigel?
I'm loving the chocolate peanut butter cup keto bricks. Just ordered 14 more.
We just restocked chocolate peanut butter cup like today. We had more in stock. I made a newsletter that we had them in stock. They all sold out. We restocked those today. So chocolate peanut butter cup is definitely our best seller, and it is back in full supply.
Someone said, good tip. I asked my hubby what meals he's craving. I cook keto-friendly meals for both of us. He enjoys it. Others have noticed him looking leaner.
Very nice. Check this out. Matt Karpoff, my college roommate. Man, if that's your profile picture, you got a freaking beard and hair now, bro. We got to catch up. But he says, what's up, Baby Savage? Congrats, guys. What's up, man? We got to catch up, dude. I miss you, brother. I miss you. He and I got in all kinds of trouble. I ran him over in high school.
Awesome.
Yep. Ran him over.
Bulletproof coffee and lots of eggs. I train while on the carnivore diet.
Can't go wrong with eggs.
Stacy, bless you. Bless you.
Devony Valovich.
We got a couple of bless yous to you, Rigel. My testosterone report was 799. Not bad for a 44-year-old carnivore for life.
Not
That's
bad
really
at all.
good for, yeah.
Make sure your free test is good too, though. Not just total. He's such a good combo of you both.
Oh, thank you.
Whose feet do you think he has?
Feet? Why would they know what our feet looks like?
That's the only thing they can see right
Robert
now.
has a private foot page apparently.
And we got a private foot page. Yeah, you can find me on what's that one that people pay for? That social media app. Where like
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
It's mostly girls.
I think it's everything. I forget what it's called though.
Gosh, what is that called? Someone's gonna tell us what it is.
We obviously don't have one.
Okay.
Are you gonna come out with a package of nootropic baby bricks? We are going to make some more nootropic bricks for sure, but they'll be normal nootropic bricks. Chocolate peanut butter.
Chocolate peanut butter cup. My favorite doctor is Ken Berry. I have the book. Dr. Ken Berry is an awesome human being for sure.
He's the
We
Bond
love
diggity.
him. Are you releasing any new amazing flavors soon? We do have several flavors that we are put out in the near future, but I would say within the next few months, you'll definitely see several new flavors.
Maybe even sooner.
Chocolate peanut butter cup is fire.
Fire.
Is there one without coconut chips? The chips get stuck in my teeth. Peanut butter is my favorite. So the only ones that have coconut are the
Toasted almond and coconut.
Yeah, the coconut one and then the toasted almond coconut. So you have peanut butter, chocolate malt, cookies and cream, mocha.
The nootropic.
My brain is not.
There's like 7 full-time flavors, yeah.
Um.
OnlyFans, that's the name
Oh
of it.
yeah, OnlyFans.
OnlyFans,
Yeah,
yeah.
clearly we do
We
not
don't
have
have
one.
Feet Finder is the site too. I'm a foot pick pimp as a size. Kev broke.
Oh,
Foot
that's
pick
funny.
pimp.
Congratulations and God bless. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. I hate the boogie, but I got a podcast. I'm actually jumping on a podcast with Dr. Anthony Chaffee, I believe is how you pronounce his last name. So he's in Australia, I believe. So it's morning time, his time right now, 6 p.m. our time. So I'm going to jump on a podcast with him, and I will see y'all on the flip side. Ta-ta for now. Say bye-bye, baby.
Oh, that one.
No, you.
Oh, bye.
Roger says bye too. Boom, boom.
Just that
Check
head
out
of
that
hair.
bicep holding the baby. The baby holding bicep.
I heard you guys are headed to KetoCon Austin next month.
Yes.
Keto Great.
We are, for
We
sure.
will be at KetoCon. Faux show.
All right, y'all. Ta-ta for now.
See ya.